Hey guys, Future Bluebow here. I just wanted to let you know before the video started that this highlight might be a bit further ahead in the story than when we left off last time, and that is solely because I didn't download the VOD from Twitch or upload it to YouTube before it expired back in April. Either I just straight up forgot to do it, or I was being lazy. No matter the reason, it no longer exists, and I can't do anything about it. Egg on my face for the blunder, but I'm going to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. I just wanted to alleviate you guys' confusion when some things are mentioned, but they hadn't shown up in the highlights. That's why. I'll be interspersing clips of important events that happened that we might have missed as they become important in this highlight video and the next, just so you know. I'm not trying to make this sentimental or a pity party on my end. It was just a small mistake I made, and I wanted to be upfront with you guys. Also, the audio might be a bit janky in this stream compared to usual, and that's down to me being an utter dumbass and forgetting to plug my mic in before I started. But hey, that's just par for the course with me by now, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video regardless. I'm not exactly sure how to end this intro bit, so,
Nut-free salted peanuts. Well, on that note, speaking of nuts... Does anyone... Who has puzzles, sir? We didn't come here to shop. Did he just say Layton looks hungry? Oh, the game just handed it to me! I could make so many jokes! This whole stream is just going to be me figuring out configuration. That's it. That's the stream. If you came here for plot, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I need to update you all on new shit. At the inn, Professor Layton has a bed, which is very good for my own devices. And then I'm not sure, chat, you decide who gets the mysterious bottle of whatever the fuck it holds. I suppose a hint of mystery adds to any room, or I'm not sure what to make of this, honestly. We have majority voting Luke, but Alice is trying to override how many people voted Layton. Okay, Luke, you get the gamer piss. And then for the gizmos, I think we actually just about finished our Robo Dog. Yeah, he's a puppy! There we are. The little robot dog is finally assembled. Now we just have to name the rascal. I have a feeling he'll come in quite handy. By the way, Luke, I have a present for you to mark this occasion. Turn off your Nintendo DS once, then restart the game. Why do you know this? Oh my god, we have to name the dog! Guy, chat, what do we name the dog? Your name is Sparky. Because I also really like the name Sparky for a dog, and it makes sense, because he's a robot. Oh, one journal entry is just called a total disappointment. That's like my life! It appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Illiterate Layton. Okay, explain this, fuckheads. How's he an archaeology professor if he can't read? Old lady, I forgot about her. Oh no. Oh me oh my, it's not every day I see a handsome buck around these parts. Is this me? Oh no. Your looks are impressive, dearie, but let's see if you've got smarts. Let's try this puzzle on for some. Oh my gosh, you even have the lisp! No! You yeet that shit into the dryer, NDB. We came all this way to a dead end. I think this is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower sure looks awfully ominous, doesn't it? Sitting up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. Cutscene!
What?
Hello? Oh,
And
she
who
cute.
might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh? Why not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
Wait for him! Wait for him! When Professor Layton says wait, you wait! What in the world was that about? Huh? Professor, what's this? A Ferris wheel ticket? Very curious indeed. Luke, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. But why would she want to help us? Okay, wait, hang on just a minute. I realized this while I was replaying back through the game. Look at Layton's hand when the text box disappears. Like, he just kind of has his left hand out, and I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park Ferris wheel. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear. For good. His puzzle hand twitches.
My sword hand twitches.
I will. I was going to say anything, but I couldn't. I had an idea for like, I'm going to say the obvious dirty reference, but then my mouth was just like numb dum dum Layton. Every fucking time. Every fucking time, like, I start saying, like, something dirty, like, haha, I'm the one in control, and then chat just, like fucking capitulates off of that, like, springboards off of that into the stratosphere, and I'm just like, I was not ready for that. Crouton, do you have another picture puzzle for me that I can scream at? Good day, fellas. Did you ever track down Ramon?
Luke! Sir!
What?
Hold it there!
Right behind you!
My word.
Indeed we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Puzzle code! Puzzle code! Which boxes to move? Can Layton move my box? Guys, are you tired of me yet? Bang up job, Luke. Ooh, a fossil. Layton gets the fossil. Whoa, okay, hi, sir. Ooh. I wanna check and make sure. Does Layton like the fossil? Wait, Layton, why are you just putting it on the floor? Professor! Why are you putting it on the fucking floor? Let's go into the park. This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said, it seems that no one's set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. On to business, let's give the grounds around the Ferris wheel a once-over. There's a Ferris wheel in question. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? I don't think that's a good idea. That thing looks like it could come apart any second. Though I can't quite put my finger on it, there's something quite odd about this Ferris wheel. Makes me wonder if we might have overlooked something important around the park. That reminds me, Luke, have you heard the wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? The puzzle? Only one. Ferris wheel riddle. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? It certainly sounds simple, but it's awfully easy to overlook some important facts surrounding this problem. These 10-year-olds need that algebra. Because I have baby brain. Does everyone have to deboard before a new person can board? I assume so. I'm going to guess 40.
I think I've got it.
No. No, it's not 40.
I'm so embarrassed.
So am I. I feel like this chat is just trying to solve math problems in a horror tale. Like, how am I supposed to do critical thinking with all this thirst?
You don't.
What are you doing? Oh, right, you're the maintenance man. I was like, what are you doing here? Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. It... I don't even need to say anything. The game made the joke for me. Oh my god. Oh, I remember this puzzle. Yeah.
There we go.
Water.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Get it? Because in a hole. Okay, so question. Am I the only one who gets really horned up over guys that play piano? I don't know. I think I just have a thing for fingers. That sounded... Well, okay. I shouldn't be saying like, oh, that sounded bad. I shouldn't be so self-conscious, because that's literally half my content. The other half is, having no brain. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mustang, search for our next lead. Ooh. Animated cutscene? Animated cutscene? Guys, pay attention!
Hmm?
One of my favorite cutscenes in the game. I love this one.
What on earth?
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
Da 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 da. Oh, it's falling! It's following them! It's that goddamn Ferris wheel hurting my pride wasn't enough! Okay. Think we're good. Think we're good. We're good. Everyone is safe.
Blast.
Well, I was about to answer your question, but I think that answered it for you, Samwise. No wonder you guys said you couldn't fucking hear me. I didn't have my goddamn mic in. Ah! That's the answer. We'll proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Ooh, a teapot. An artisan's teapot. That's going to Layton. Oh yeah, I should actually check and see if he really does like it as much as I think he would. Now, what British gentleman could do without a teapot? If I like tea, I bet this would be great to have. How do you not like... How do you hang out with Professor Layton 24/7 and not like tea? Also, I love how he also puts it on the floor. You have a fucking table right there that you can use, and you're not using it. You put your flowers on the table, but no, fossil and teapot on the floor. I love that you guys are having a fucking argument about if water is wet or not. That should do the trick. I'm just sitting here just like, her funny wet joke, huh? Wow, I certainly didn't expect a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once-over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Which ones? What's this here? Ooh, a key. It appears to be some sort of key. But what does it unlock? Won't know until we investigate further, but the shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be? It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Luke, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystere. I have a hunch that's more than dead end. I think it was that easy. Bone china teacup. I swear, Layton, please don't put this on the floor. Baby, don't put it on the floor, put it on the table. You have a perfectly good desk.
It's still on the fucking floor.
You, Professor Layton. Ramon, and to what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean. Oh, he and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out in the manor in just a few moments. And I did, and I played through it, and it was incredibly good. Oh, it's the girl again! You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chelmy? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? The fucking smile! Why are you smiling about this nonsense? Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional, you see. He left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton! Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? I didn't say this about this picture before, but I wish Layton would hold me like he's holding that vase. That's all I wanted to comment on. Whoa, dude! If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village. If that's the best you can muster, it's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up, too. It seems that you're intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me. Animated cutscene.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
Hee objection machine go brr. I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chelmy's favorite food again? Oh! It was the sweet potato fritters. This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? Your point is, it just so happens I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please, take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters. Yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmy's wife is Amelie, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Out with it then. Who are you, and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when the seclusion began? During our search for Claudia. Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chelmy, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now let me see if I've got this all right. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? God, I love him. I fucking love him. He pulling some Kyoko Kirigiri shit. He is! That's why I love him so much! Oh my god! What's so funny? There's no laughing matter. I'm just astounded how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my archenemy. His face. What the fuck? Ah! I don't like that noise. Ta-da! I've always despised you, Layton. Oh, this doesn't look right on. It doesn't look right on the way I have the screens. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here and save Miss Stare, but that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but say Miss Stare hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My medicine for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day I, the great Dom Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. On that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh. Oh. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Last side, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It will be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I woke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl. Know how everyone fawned over her. Next moment, suddenly, I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have really been quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I will go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She said she had a dream of walking the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. Okay, well, I think this is a good place to stop, like right before we get into the meat of the finale. So I think I'm going to end things here, and we can finish up Curious Village next week. I'm going to log off for the night. Thank you guys so much for coming by, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye!